Game Breakdown.
It was not so recently that you all found out my favourite game is Snowboard Kids 2, thanks to a competition that I thought went really well. I also had a bit of an interview with the winner of that competition. You can see that right here.
There's my gaming knowledge right there.
Yep.
Zero.
It's a pretty obscure one, that's the thing. That's why I didn't think anyone would get it.
Yeah. I definitely had to look at the obscures. I think I went Saints Row 2, then the Tasmanian Tiger 2, and then, yeah, Snowboard Kids 2.
Cool. Alright, what's your favorite game?
Skies of Arcadia Legend.
Yeah, and how come?
It's the only RPG that does not piss me off in one aspect or another.
But Snowboard Kids 2 isn't a very popular game. Why is it my favourite? Well, I think 3 months is enough time. So, take a seat and we shall begin. I'll just make a whole video about it and put it on the internet. Yeah. I will start with the past. Are you sitting comfortably? Yep, up, okay. We shall begin. A long time
ago, about 10 years ago, there was a young child named Hayden, and was a rather silly sort. Yes, quite. After receiving a Game Boy Color for his birthday, and his first ever game, the collection he had began to grow, acquiring a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, and a Game Boy Advance. Fast forward to 2005, and he wants to add the new Nintendo DS to this collection. His parents, tired and hurting from paying for all his gaming things, suggest that he trade his entire collection away for a cheaper price. Being young and naive and inexperienced in the ways of the game, decided this was all for the best, as the new system looked really cool. And thus ended the early life of gaming for this young boy, as he transitioned into his more experienced years. But how is this relevant to the story? Well, 1 year before this event, the young boy purchased Snowboard Kids, and despite not having a memory pack and having to complete it in one sitting, instantly fell in love with it. Upon discovering a sequel existed, he immediately rented it at least 3 times, before deciding to finally buy it. At this point, the game was only owned for a month before the big trade, but it was enough time to fall in love with this simple cartridge. Skip forward 7 years, a now fully experienced gamer is reminiscing on his early years, and has decided to buy a Nintendo 64. Chasing his childhood, he obtained all the games he used to own, and slowly progressing to the rarer and more expensive ones. Jump forward to 3 months ago.
I was originally going to do an unbiased review kind of thing, but when I was writing it, I kept falling in love with all the things that I fell in love with when I was a kid. So I thought I'd do a totally biased tribute instead. Yeah. Now keep in mind, when I originally owned the game, I only had it for about a month, so I never really had a chance to experience the multiplayer of it. So, I believe Game Grumps, yep, Game Grumps played it. It's there, in my hand. There we go. Bam! Game Grumps. So yeah, you can watch them play it if you want to guess what it's like. It's like the same game, but it's a bit... the frame rate's a bit... yeah. Because it's Nintendo 60... Shut up! So why do I love Snowboard Kids? 2. Well, there are many reasons actually. That's it! Done! See, the thing about this game is, it's everything I want in a game. It's got everything. Well, almost everything, but yeah. It's N64 game, so it's good. Let's start at the top, because top start.
Story! Oh god, not again. Wrong story, jackass. Thing is, racing games don't need a story. Look at Mario Kart. Hey Mario, what do you want to do? I challenge you to a race. Like, you know, Diddy Kong Racing? Hey Diddy, we gotta collect the golden balloons to stop Weir's Pig. I challenge you to a race. I just realized how similar those two were. My point is, Snowboard Kids 2 could have been like number 1. You enter races. Why? To get more races! In Snowboard Kids 2, you have to explore an island, try out a new invention, or blow up a monster snowman. I haven't even mentioned Damian yet, mostly because he falls under the next category. Also, it explains how the boss battles are important, rather than, hey there, wanna race this dinosaur here? Well, sure, mister. I'll just go grab... Wait. Won't... Why would I do that? Won't I die? Well, maybe. Humor. It's funny! So Damian is this alien who has invaded Earth to, well, mess with people, that's entirely it. A worthwhile existence, I'm sure. But in the little story segments between each race, we see that he's not very good at anything. The best part is, while most of it is slapstick humor, it is usually genuinely funny to see all his plans fail. In the end, no spoilers, but I can guarantee you that unlike a traditional kind of thing, he doesn't learn about friendship. So, you know, who needs friendship? Gameplay! Finally, gameplay! The premise these games function on is what makes it so great. And you combine it with perfect controlling and you've got yourself a gem. Oh wait, a gem. With a G. Spelling, yay! Anyway, the boxes are what make you win. To get the boxes, you need money. You son of a... You get money by finding it or doing tricks. Leftover money and prizes can be used to buy better boards, which lets you win more. In a circle, huh? Must be a damn good game. Now that's motivation. The game feel is phenomenal. Turn left, turn hard left, you go hard left. Turn too hard to the left and you screw yourself over. And it's your fault. Tricks feel incredible to execute, having to spin the exact number of times that gives you the most money without failing. Spinning in different directions gives you incremental pay increases, encouraging you to be creative with your tricks rather than just spinning in the same direction. You can also do grabs, but, you know, that just doesn't give you too much. These are skills you'll have to master early on, unless you like losing, failing, sucking in general. I may need some more practice with my tricks. Yeah. Presentation! Damn graphics? I could mention the pretty render distance and the improved polygon stuffs, but the thing that tops on presentation is its detailed environments. Random space over here? Fill it with dinosaurs and giant signs and massive statues. The game oozes character, which is definitely helped by realism. Oh, sorry, I meant lack of realism. In any other snow game, you go down snowy mountains, and you can still do that, but you can also snowboard on grass, bricks, water itself, and what am I forgetting? Oh yes, space! Never has a game been this unique and awesome. Items! Apparently its own category. Let's face it, if you want a realistic snowboard game, you go play 1080 snowboarding. But items are what put the snowboard, and 1080 can supply the rest of the word. They're funny, exciting, and helpful for those who are poorly skilled. A moment of silence for those who are less skilled than us. And slightly infuriating if you're in first. But that's the main fun of the game. All the shots can be blocked, and if you save an invisible board, not a soul can touch you. Well, except the souls. They still slow you down. I worded this poorly. If you have enough skill, you can even deflect shots, which is a new addition to the game. But really freaking hard to do. Content! No funny subtitle to listen to here. Not only does Snowboard Kids 2 have 11 courses, not including the boss variations, it also has 3 skill games, unlockable characters, and boards and paint jobs. Hell yeah! Paint. And just when you thought you were done, Expert Mode. Get ready to have your ass handed to you. On a plate. With the side of fries. Improvement! Because comparison is fun! Snowboard Kids 1 had 10 courses. Snowboard Kids 2 has 14. Snowboard Kids 1 had 6 characters. Snowboard Kids 2 has 9. Snowboard Kids 2 has more shots and items with more diverse effects. It has fairer handling, a better grinding system, and more unique courses. The trick system is infinitely better, requiring a string of tricks and grabs rather than getting money based on the direction of your spin. The one way that Snowboard Kids 1 is better than Snowboard Kids 2 is that in the original, characters had a unique trick that could be done by going left, right, jump. Snowboard Kids 2 brings so much to the table, with story, boss battles, and a hub world. It even has a tutorial. Conclusion! I need a nap! Snowboard Kids 2 is my favourite game of all time. I mean, how many games do you know where you can chase a robot on a snowboard and throw bombs at it to blow up the main enemy? Oh, spoilers. It's a great game, go play it!